And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And now the Golden State Warriors start. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then it's Curry. Then there's Moody and Richard. And for Los Angeles, in the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's Howard in at center. Nothing quite like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
And you don't want to give up. That kind of look too often.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron's shot is good.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry, takes the 3, sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves the pass to Howard. Butler against Hachimura. And they double up Doncic. Pass to James. Over Moody. James, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Moody. Curry outside. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry, wide open. It's good from long range. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Kicks it out to LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing in an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And the first one at the line is good. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water. What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now, here's Kuminga. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. James in the post. He's defended by Podziemski. No good from Howard. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking it over. Here's Reeves. Off the left rim and out.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside Butler. Curry outside. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And LeBron throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. With some changes. Ayton comes in for Dwight Howard. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Hachimura. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Horford comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hield subbed in for Curry. Here's Horford. Pass to Hield. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
The Lakers trail. And here's James outside. And Horford pulls it down. Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Three-pointer Hield. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves finds James. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 11.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense. With that one, what a show from Doncic.
Warriors trail by 4. Hield outside. And again, no good by Golden State. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. James with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. Back to LeBron. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Warriors ball. Warriors substitution. Number 10, Jimmy Butler.
The shot missing. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry. And Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint. I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you, Kev.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Here's Doncic. Luka making it look so easy inside.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Butler finds Podziemski. Hield with a screen on Doncic. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Over to the wing. Ayton, the pass to Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. Then for the Warriors, Green comes in for Al Horford. And Curry subbed in for Hield. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Podziemski. Misses the three. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here's Howard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Butler missing. Lakers leading by 10. Now LaRavia. Scoreless thus far. Here's Doncic. Green with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
It's Curry outside, and the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Puts one up from 19. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Butler. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
Howard can't hit.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. Shooting one.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Vanderbilt finds Howard. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Can't connect from short range. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Stephen Curry. One shot.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
It's Doncic battling down low.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Green. It's Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Doncic kicks to Howard. Great D that time from Green. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Howard. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. 44 seconds left here in the second. Vincent the pass to LaRavia. Up and in on the layup. LaRavia's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Curry with the bounce pass. To the middle. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Shoots from the block. Vincent misses. Green against Hachimura. Green kicks to Curry. Fires the 3. No good on that one. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ballgame. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. And LeBron throws it down.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And here is Moody. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry with the three. Curry buries the three shot.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Lakers trail by 3. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
The 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
A nice shot by Doncic.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Pass to Curry from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's James.
Nice finish. Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
On the wing, Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Howard has it in the corner. Now the Warriors moving it up. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Reeves misses from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The Lakers trail. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Kevin?
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Pass to Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Green with a screen on Doncic. 3-pointer. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. making a change here. Smart's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Podziemski's shot is good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's James. Warriors with the rebound. Healed with it. Defended by Reeves. Didn't think that was going to go in. Curry's got 37.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's LeBron. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the two.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Hield right side. There's the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hield's got 5 points so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A three from LeBron. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Once the last three went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
It's Curry outside. Unable to get that one. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Come on, everyone.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Butler. Then it's Hield. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
And he's good on the three ball. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's Butler, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Down low, here's Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's 6 points for Dwight Howard.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Here's Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Howard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution, number 30.
The Warriors trail. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Howard. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside for Curry. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lakers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a 5-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
So he gets them both. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to drop over the D.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Ayton. Green rips down the board. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mike Howard's checked in for 8. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. And the Warriors making a change here. The Lakers trail. Doncic. Another chance. Butler with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
First team foul.
That's what they needed from him, unaffected by the pressure.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Butler from deep. No good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Luka blows right through the contact.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
The shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A 3-pointer. Good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And James subbed in for Jake LaRavia. The Lakers leading. Doncic explodes off the drive. What a slam!
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And here is Curry from outside. Butler fires. It's Curry.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And they double up LeBron. Five on the clock. Doncic outside, takes the three, knocks down the three.
And able to produce under any circumstances. Shot clock has no effect on Luka.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 28.
Here's Butler. Now Curry.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
Second team. Shooting to Golden State. Second Curry. That belongs to 2.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead now to a one-possession game.
Second person.
The Lakers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And an intentional foul right there.
The fourth team. That belongs to 2. Luka Doncic.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called the Warriors. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Hachimura.
Coming into the fourth, the Lakers. Number 5, DeAndre Ayton.
Now here's Curry. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense. And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
That's the line for the Lakers.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
No good there. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.